guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to share with you what are the basic or what are the brushes that you need to buy or you need to use, especially when you are just starting to do eye makeup. You don't need to buy heaps of brushes that you're not going to use anyway, or you don't know how to use it. So I'm going to share with you what are the brushes that I used in order to achieve this eye makeup look. So the technique that I'm going to share with you today is a beginner friendly. Let's focus on eyeshadow makeup brushes. So here are the basic brushes that I can recommend to you, not specifically recommending the brand, but just like the shape or the type of brushes. By the way guys, I forgot to mention that this brush has a smudge brush at the end, dual end brushes. So basically you need 1, 2, 3, and 4 brushes. First, you need to have a transition brush. Either you can go for something like this, which is kind of like a flat, fluffy brush, like that. Or you can use a bullet brush like this, and also it needs to be a little bit fluffy. Next, you need to have a bullet brush like this. As compared to the transition brush, this is kind of like more dense. This brush is good when you are applying your darker shade, and it's perfect to use on the outer corner or the outer edge. You also need something like this, which is kind of like more of a flat, but at the same time it's fluffy, and it's good for smudging your eyeshadow. And of course, you need a flat brush like this to apply your shimmer shadows or inner corner shadows. For today's demo, I'm going to use my Smashbox Shape Matters eyeshadow palette. So let's start now with the application. By the way, before we start, I know that some of you might ask which of these two transition brush would be better. I would suggest go for something like this, which is like the more rounded, hey, focus, because it's rounded, so it will kind of like shape your eyes better as compared to the flat one. But because I already used the flat brush and I don't want to use my clean brush, so let's go for this. Okay, so get your transition brush. Let's take this as our transition shade. The reason why your transition brush should be fluffy, so that when you apply your transition shade, it will disperse or diffuse the product evenly. So now that you already applied your transition shade, then get your bullet brush like this, which is the dense one, and get a darker shade. And then just concentrate here on the outer corner. Don't worry about blending yet, just pack the shadow and we are going to blend that later. Now that it's already there, get the smudger brush and then smudge it inwards. Okay. So you will have something like a smoky effect like that. Then if you will notice that you have like a gap right here, don't worry about that because we will connect that later when we apply the lower lash, when we apply the lower shadow. Then get your flat brush and take whatever shade that you like. I'll get this one, just in here. And the last step will be applying shadow under the eye, but you don't need another brush for that. Just use your bullet brush and just smudge it under the eye. So you see that there's no more gap in here anymore because we already connect them and they come together as one. So this is the final look guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you learned something from me today, and if you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to follow me on my social media account, Instagram, Got Tinted, Facebook page, Got Tinted. And if you are not subscribed yet, well, girl, what are you still doing? Come on, you're already here, so might as well subscribe to my channel. See you on the next one. Bye! Get your transition your transition so this is the final look, guys. I just add false lashes.